Okay, good morning class. So shall we continue with the computation of Laplace transformation? Okay, so I had a problem with the solution there. So parang hindi yata nagka-gusto. Okay, no? So let us have this, no, if the function, okay, given function, wait. So function of t is equivalent to e to the at cosine of bt. Okay, how do we now solve for the Laplace transformation? So to solve for the Laplace transformation, we have the f of s, so that will be using the definition, okay, that will be e to the negative st, okay, that yung function of t mo is e to the at cosine of bt dt. Okay, so to evaluated from 0 to infinity. Okay, no? Then we have now, okay, so in order to simplify this, we can okay, combine these two, okay, no, by algebra. Okay, no, this will now be, okay, e to the negative, okay, s minus a t, okay, cosine of bt dt. Okay, no, so that will now be, okay, using the integration by parts, no, integration by parts. Okay, let us choose your u as equivalent to, you know, e to the negative negative s minus a t. Okay, no? Then our du will become, okay, no, okay, negative s minus a e to the negative s minus a t dt. Okay, then let us choose now your dv equivalent to, okay, integral, okay, cosine of bt dt. Okay, so to solve for the value of b, now let us integrate this, so that will be b. So I lack the integration here is not complete, so it lacks the constant b. So if we introduce b, we have to introduce here 1 over b. So this is now a complete integral, okay, function. Okay, no? So this will now become sine of bt divided by b. Okay, so that it will be positive. Okay, no? So we are now in complete now. Okay, we have completed the requirements for, okay, the integration. Okay, now, so by integration by parts, so the integral of u dv, okay, will be equivalent to, okay, now u times b minus the integral of b du. Okay, now, so substituting the, so ito e to the negative s minus a t, okay, cosine of bt dt will now be equivalent to u. We have chosen that your u, you know, will be e to the negative, okay, negative s minus a t, okay, multiplied by v. So ang v natin will be, okay, sine of bt divided by b, you know, okay, so on, so to be evaluated from, okay, 0 to infinity, you know, minus the integral of, okay, b du, you know, so ang b natin ay, okay, sine of bt, okay, sine of okay, sine of bt divided by b, okay, multiplied by our du, okay, no? Our du is this one, okay, so that will become negative s minus a e to the negative s minus a, okay, s minus a t dt. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Oops, ayun. You know? So, from 0 to infinity. You know? So, let us evaluate first the first term. You know? So, in the first term, okay, if we substitute the upper limit, okay, that will become, okay, no? E to the infinity, para dito, okay, no? Para dito, sine of infinity, okay, minus e to the 0, sine of 0, okay, no? Okay, what happens here, okay? So, if our value is e to the infinity, this will become 0. So, regardless of your sign of infinity, that will become now 0. So, this whole term will become 0. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, e to the 0, although this is e to the 0, that should be equal to 1. But, sign of 0 will be equal to 0. So, this whole term will now become 0. Okay, no? So, what remains from our value will be ito na lang. Okay, ito na lang siya. Ito na lang siya. Okay? So, let's go now to integrate this one. Okay? So, kung ito ay negative s minus a, tapos ito ay b, okay, no? So, kung ilalabas natin siya, this will be negative and negative. So, that will become positive. Okay, no? S okay, s minus a over b, the integral of e to the negative s minus a t, okay, sine of b t. Sine of bt dt. Okay, no? So, yan. Ito ngayon yung natira. Okay? So, let us copy this one. Okay? So, gawin natin. Okay. Yung sniping tool. Ito yung natira. Exit. Okay, Control C. Let us have another paint. So, paint tayo. So, paste natin to. Okay, gawin natin doon. Okay, then we have the other one. The other side. No, ito 0 na. Ito nag-0 na. Okay, ito na lang kopyahin natin. Ito. C. Okay. So, sige natin siya dito. Okay. Paste. Okay. So, this is now what remains from our equation. So, equate natin to. So, that will be ayan. Brushes. Sumulat. Okay. Wait. Kasi color white. Ayan. Okay, no? So, sine of bt dt. Okay, no? Okay? So, taking a look at this, okay, ito, pwede na naman tayo dito mag-integration by parts ulit, okay, no? So, by integration by parts, integration by parts, okay, yan, okay, no? So, ito, if I choose my u equal to, okay, e to the negative s minus a t, then I have my du equivalent to, you know, negative s minus a e to the negative s minus a t dt. Then, if I choose, no, dv as itong part na to, okay, that is sine of bt dt. Okay? And if I take the integral, no, again, this lacks, no, b, so you have to introduce 1 over b. Okay, no? So therefore, b will now be equal to, okay, negative cosine of bt dt divided by b. Okay, no? So, completing this now, you have, okay, ito, s over a. Meron tayong factor na s minus a. Okay, so this will now be equal to, so huwag mo kakalimutan si s minus a over b. Okay, okay, to be multiplied by, okay, u. So, our u is, okay, e to the negative st, s minus a t, okay, times b. So, ang b natin will be negative cosine, okay, cosine of bt, wala na palang dt, okay, no? So, wala na itong dt. Mura lahat. Okay. Okay, cosine of bt, okay, divided by b, okay, to be evaluated from 0 to infinity, okay, no? Tapos, minus, okay, no? The integral of b du, okay, no? So, b, okay, ay, kulang pa rin, okay? So, s minus a over b, the integral of, okay, integral na cosine, negative cosine of bt over b multiplied by du, you know? So, our du is, okay, negative s minus a e to the negative s, okay, s minus a t dt. Okay, simplifying this, okay, evaluate natin muna itong ito, okay, ito. Yan, evaluate natin to, okay. So, that will be s minus a over b, okay, e to the infinity. So, this will become negative. Itong negative na to, labas natin dito. Okay. Lagay natin siyang negative, okay, no? Cosine of infinity minus e to the 0 cosine of 0. Okay? Tapos itong b, lagay na natin siya dito na naka-square. Itong b, tsaka ito ay naka-square. Okay, no? So, that will become, okay, ayan, ito ay magiging 0. So, yan, buong to ay 0 na. Ito ay 1. Ito rin ay 1. Okay, no? So, that will become, okay, so, negative ito. Negative yon. Okay, no? Ito negative, negative. So, that will become S minus A over B. Okay, no? Tapos ito, minus. Okay? Minus. Okay? Ayan. Ito. Ayan. Ito. Multiply ko by this one. So, negative. Negative. Ay, ito ay negative. Okay. So, negative. Negative. So, magiging negative. Okay, negative S minus A squared over B squared. Okay na? Tapos, integral ng E to the negative S minus A T dt at T na, tapos cosine of dt, cosine of dt, dt, na? Okay, so what can you notice, no, from here? Okay, itong term na to, okay, so may natin paste. Equivalent to this one. Okay. So, yan. 50%. Wala na to. Okay, no? So, itong side na to ay, no? Okay, no? So, itong side na to is, ayan, lagay ko po dito, no? Equivalent na to, okay, minus S minus A squared over B squared. Okay, no? So, integral ng e to the negative S minus A t cosine of pt dt. No? Okay, copy natin ito. New. Itong buong ito. Control C. Paste natin dito, okay? So, that should be equivalent to this. Ayan. Okay? So, what can you notice, no? Okay, etong side na to, tsaka sa side na to. Okay? Okay, no? Okay, no? Di ba meron silang factor? Inisin natin. Okay, no? Okay? Ito, tsaka ito, pareho. Okay, kung ililipat ko to para i-factor out natin sa kabila, okay, no? So, yan. Okay. No? So, ang mangyayari, okay, matitira, pwede ko siyang gawing 1 plus, okay? Magiging plus to kasi negative na tayo, magiging plus to sa kabila, okay? So, you have S, oops, sumbol. S minus A squared squared plus S minus A squared over B squared, no? Okay. Ayaw na sumunod. Okay? Integral ng E to the negative S S minus A T cosine of dt dt. Okay? So, ito na lang ang matitira sa kabilang side. Okay? So, that will be S minus A over B. Okay, no? So, yan. Okay, let us have another paint. Okay. So, you have 1 plus S minus A squared over B squared integral ng E to the negative S minus A T cosine of BT is equivalent to S minus A over B squared. Okay, no? So, to simplify natin, pwede siyang mangyari na B squared plus S minus A squared over B squared, okay, integral ng E to the negative S minus A T cosine of BT dt equal to S minus A over B squared. Okay, so dividing both sides by this one, divide natin ito ng B squared. B squared plus S minus A squared over B squared. Okay, no? So, magka-cancel out ito. So, ito divide din natin ng B squared plus S minus A squared all over B squared. Okay, so I can cancel this. Ito, tsaka ito. Okay, no? So, itong whole term na ito. Okay? So, the original equation, okay, will now be equal to E to the negative S minus A T cosine of BT dt will now be equal to S minus A all over S minus A squared plus B squared. Okay na? So again, pag may kapartner ka ng E to the AT function of T, okay na ka? Pag sinabi natin cosine of BT, okay na? Laplace of the cosine of BT, okay? So that will be S over S squared plus B squared. Okay, no? Pag ginawa mo yung Laplace ng E to the AT cosine of BT, okay, no? So that will become, masishift yung S ng minus A over S squared, S minus A squared plus B squared. Okay, yung A ay yung exponent ni E, tsaka yung B ay yung factor ni cosine of B. Okay, so this is your first shift property. Okay, property. So whenever you encounter na yung function nyo merong E to the AT, yung S mo, masishift siya by A. Okay, no? So, any questions so far? Okay, no? Question? Okay. So, pag sinabi mo ring, you know, say uh, e to the 80, kung ang function natin ay Laplace ng sine of bt, okay? So, this will be equal to b over s squared plus b squared, okay, no? Pag nilagyan mo yan ng e to the 80 sine of bt, you know, so that should be equal to b over s minus a squared plus b squared, okay, no? So that is the first shift property, okay? So let us go now to another problem, okay, no? Ayan. So, yan, napapansin mo yan dito. Okay, so let us, okay, paint tayo. Mag-paint. Ayan, okay, no, kung ating kukunin ito, see, okay, no, paste. Ayan, okay, no. So, these are your formula. Okay, no, so kung titingnan mo ito, ito, ayan. So, ito rin, hyperbolic sine, ay hyperbolic cosine. So, magiging shifted siya. Ayan. Nasi-shift siya by A. No? Okay? Ito hyperbolic cosine. Kung nakakaroon ka ng shifting dito. Okay, no? Ayan, control. Okay. So, let us have another thing. Okay. Tayo sa okay. So, formula tayo. Okay. So, how about tayo ng okay. So, what if we have now the functions, multiplication, by t to the n. Okay, no? A factor is multiplied by t to the n. You know? So, halimbawa, meron tayong Laplace o t to the n, function of t. Okay, no? So, formula dyan will be okay, negative 1 raised to the n, first, nth derivative of the function in the Laplace transform, okay, of ds to the n. Yan ang formula, okay? So, let us have an example. Okay. So, example natin, we have, okay, say, get the Laplace of t to the n, e to the 80. Okay, 80. Okay, wait. So, gawin natin t to the 4, t to the cube. T to the cube, e to the 2t. Ayan, Laplace, okay? So, ito ngayon may powers ng t to the n. Tapos may e to the 2t. Okay, no? So, you have now, ang ating function of t will be equivalent to, okay, e to the 2t. So, kung kukunin mo yung function of s niyan, okay, from our Laplace transformation table, so may table natin, okay, no? yung e to the at ay 1 over s minus a. Okay, no? So, s minus a. So, that will be 1 over s minus 2. Okay, ang ating function of s. Okay? So, but you are required here to get the nth derivative. So, kung kukunin natin yung n, ang n mo ay equivalent to 3. Okay, no? So, we are to get that third derivative of the function of s. Okay? With respect to s. Okay, no? Okay, nakukunin natin. So, kunin muna natin yung first derivative ng function of s with respect to ds. We are to get the third derivative. Okay, no? So, derive. Paano natin di-derive to? Okay? So, numerator, denominator, quotient, no? Derivative of a quotient. So, s minus 2, okay? Denominator times the derivative of the numerator, which is equal to 0, minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, which is equal to 1, divided by, you know, the square of the denominator. Okay? So, this is now equal to negative 1 over s minus 2 squared. Okay? So, that is only the first derivative. Okay? Then, how about the second derivative? Okay? So, dito, habang tumataas yung power ni n, okay, no? Nahihirapan tayo. Okay, no? So, numerator, okay, s minus 2 squared, multiply the derivative of the numerator, denominator, times the derivative of the numerator, times the numerator, so this will be positive, okay, no? Negative, okay? So, derivative ng denominator, 2 times s minus 2 times 1. Okay, no? Ayan, okay. Divided by, okay, the square of the denominator. So, this will become 4, okay? So, that will be 2 times s times 1, okay? So, I can cancel this 1. Ito, tanggalan natin ng 1. So, gagawin natin 3. Okay, so what remains is, no, 2 over s minus 2 cube. Okay, no? Next, okay? Still, we have to derive this 1. So, ito 2 over s minus 2 cube. Okay, yan. I-derive natin ulit. Okay, no? So, the third derivative of the function of s, okay, function of s, okay, with respect to s, with respect to s. Okay. That will be, okay, isa natin, okay, balikan natin to, okay, 2 over s cube, s minus 2 cube, okay, the derivative, okay, of 2 over s minus 2 cube. Okay, with respect to s. So that will become denominator s minus 2 cube times derivative of the numerator minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, so that will be 3 s minus 2 times squared. Okay, no? So this will be squared, okay, times the derivative, that is 1, you know, divided by, okay, the square of the denominator, s minus 2 raised to the 6, okay, no? So that will become, okay, ito is 0, this will be 0, okay? So ito magiging, okay, cancel natin yung 2, ito, cancel natin 2, that will become 4, okay, no? So that will become negative 6 over s minus 2 raised to the 4, okay, no? Then, we are now ready to substitute that to your equation. Sa equation na to, okay, no? Ayan, dito. Dito, okay, no? So, the Laplace transform of this one, okay, no? Ayan, sabi niya doon, okay, no? So, substitute natin yan, okay, no? The Laplace of t cube e to the 2t will now be equal to negative 1, nasa loob pala yung negative, raised to the 3 to the n times the derivative, third derivative of, okay, your function of s, okay? So that will be negative 6 over s minus 2 raised to the 4, okay? So that will be equal now to negative ito, so that will be 6 over s minus 2 raised to the 4, okay? So that is the Laplace transform, okay, no? But you can do this now by another method, okay, no? Another method, okay, no? Okay, so you take the ito, balik na rin 2t t to the n, you know, t to the 3, you know, okay? So, ito, ilabas natin, you know, shift mo yan, okay? So, yung ating t to the n, Laplace ng t to the n is equivalent to n factorial. Ito yung formula tayo nito, okay? T to the n, ito, t to the n, so gagawin n factorial over s to the n plus 1, okay? N factorial over s to the n plus 1, okay? So, kung yan ay t to the 3, so this will become Laplace ng t cube will be equal to 3 factorial over s to the 3 plus 1 is 4, okay? So, what is 3 factorial? So, that is 3 times 2 times 1 over s to the 4. So, that will become, okay, 6 over s to the 4. But we have here, ang e to the 80, isi-shift natin yung ating s sa ito, yung s natin yan, okay? So, the Laplace of e to the 2t e to the 3 will now be equal to 6 over s minus 2 raised to the 4, okay? So, na-shift nyo lang. Mas madali siya. So, ito, pareho ito yung nakuha natin kanina na, okay, using the, so this is positive. Okay. Positive ito. Positive. Kasi ito ay negative, positive. 6 over s minus 2 raised to the 4. Okay, no? So, yan. Okay. So, let us have another problem. Okay. So, what if we have now to take the Laplace okay, 1 plus cosine of 2t squared. Okay, yan. So, naka-square yan. So, that will be, kung ito gagawin natin, expand natin. So, magiging 1 plus 2 cosine of 2t plus, okay, cosine of 2t squared. Okay, yan. Okay, so isa-isa natin. This is now what we call the linearity property. You know? Linearity property, so you have the Laplace of 1 plus, so yung linearity property, pag-ihiwa-hiwalay mo. You know? Cosine of 2t, okay, plus, no? Laplace ng, so cosine squared of t ay 2t, okay, will be equivalent to, okay, from trigo, that will be 1/2 plus 1/2 cosine of 2t. So that will become 4t. 4t. Okay, no? So lalagay niyan 1/2 plus 1/2 cosine of 4t. Okay, no? So that will be, okay, Laplace of 1 from our formula, okay, Laplace of 1 is, no, 1 over s, okay, no? Ayan. So this will become 1 over s plus 2, okay. Laplace ng cosine ay, ito, cosine, okay, s over s squared plus a squared, okay, so that will be s over s squared will be s squared plus a, ang a natin ay 2t, so this will become 4, you know, plus by linearity property 1/2 plus 1/2, okay, this will now be Laplace ng cosine of 4t, you know. So this will be ito, 1 over 2s plus, okay, 1/2, okay, s over s squared plus 16. Okay, no? So ito pwede natin pagsamahin. Okay. Ito, tsaka ito. Okay. So that will be 3 over 2 times 1 over s, okay, and plus 2s over s squared plus 4, okay, plus 1 over 2, okay, s over 2 times s squared plus 16. Okay? Ayun, okay? So, another problem, okay? Ulit tayo, okay? So, what if we have the function of t now ay equivalent to cosine of 3t sine of 2t, okay, no? So, this is a product, okay, no? So, that can be converted to, okay, ano bang ating formula dito, okay? So, PowerPoint. Yeah, okay, no? So this can be 1/2, okay, PowerPoint, 1/2 sine of a plus b, okay? 1/2 sine of a plus b flat minus. Okay, minus sine of a minus b. Okay. So, ang a natin ay equal to, okay, 3t. At ang b ay 2t. Ayan, okay, no? So, that will become 1/2 sine of 5t minus 1/2 sine of bt. Okay, no? So, to get the Laplace transform of that, okay, no? So, get the, okay, Laplace of 1/2 sine of 5t, okay, minus the Laplace of 1/2 sine of t. Okay. So that will now become 1/2 sine. Pag sine ay ang a natin ay 5 over s squared plus a squared. So 25. Okay, no? Minus 1/2, okay, 1 over s squared plus 1. Okay. Okay. So, yan na si. Okay. No? Then, we have now another thing. So, thing tayo. Okay. Let's start it. So, ano yung isa? Example. Okay, so let us have this one. Okay. Paste. Paano natin ipoprove yan? Okay, na? So T. Okay? So, ito daw ay ipoprove natin. Okay? So, mapapansin mo dito, you have here a multiplier ng T. Okay, no? So, yung ating Laplace na T to the n function of T. Okay, is equivalent to negative 1 raised to the n derivative to the n to the n time ng function of s dito okay? So, ang function of t natin, kung kunin mo yun, ang n natin ay equal to 1. So, first derivative lang tayo, okay? Tapos, ang function of t natin ay cosine of 80. Okay? Yan, okay? Then, kung kukunin natin yung function of s, okay, that is the Laplace of cosine of 80, okay? So, that will become s over s squared plus a squared, diba? Okay? So, kukunin ko yung derivative, first derivative ng function of s. Okay? So, that will be s squared plus a squared times 1, derivative ng s minus, okay, s times derivative nito with respect to s is 2s, okay, divided by s squared plus a squared na naka-squared, okay, so that will become s squared plus a squared minus ito ay 2s, okay, 2s squared, okay, s squared plus a squared squared, okay, so that will become, ito ay magiging negative s squared, okay, plus a squared, okay, divided by s squared plus a squared, ito lang na squared, squared, okay, yan. Okay, so that is the first derivative, okay, no? So, paano natin gagawin dito, okay? So, sa formula, so, yung Laplace ng, okay, Laplace ng t cosine of, okay, cosine of 80 will now be equal to negative 1 raised to the 1 first derivative ng ano ba yun? S over s squared plus x squared. Okay, so that will become, ito ay negative 1. Okay, no? Multiplied by, ano yung nakuha natin? Derivative. Okay, so that will be negative s. Ito yun. Ayan. So, okay. Gawin natin siya. Ayaw pumas. So, okay. Negative s squared plus a squared over s squared plus a squared squared. Okay, no? So that will become positive squared. Okay. Positive magiging s squared minus a squared over so that okay, so brushes s squared plus a squared squared. Tama ba yung ating pinaprove? Okay, no? So prove. Okay, tama. Okay, tayo squared ito. A squared minus a squared. Okay? Ayan. Any questions so far? Okay? So that ends our Laplace of derivatives. Okay? So thank you for listening.